Now, now, if we're all looking at each other as a way for us to so-called come up materially or sexually, all of this stuff, is there any wonder why a lot of men, a lot of males, and some females have sought sexual services outside of their homes, outside of their marriages, outside of their relationships from prostitutes? This whole system is based upon the so-called pimps and hoes game. We're not communicating anymore, honestly and openly. We're not saying what the hell we feel. We're hooking up with we're hooking up with people merely for convenience. This, and based upon all of those various different actions that I've stated, is it a wonder where you have most of your rappers rapping about why so-called bitches ain't shit, hoes ain't shit, and the only thing they're good for is dancing, shaking their ass in their face, and sucking dick, and you just give them some money and keep going? Is it a wonder? The reason why it's like that is because there have been women who have sent out a message metaphysically that that's what I'm about, and then there have been brothers who have sent out the message that that's what they're going to be about. So it's not a female versus male and vice versa thing. We're all involved in this. If a woman doesn't particularly like you, if you're a male and you deal with 3 women back to back that didn't exactly like you, however they dealt with you because you gave them rewards, sponsorship, then you have just put out to the universe that this is okay. And if you're saying this is okay, then they're going to think that, hey, well, I can just act like I like this guy and get money from him because you did it, and probably some other brother down the line has done it. So, and also from a male perspective, if I'm tricking off or I'm being a John in this so-called relationship, and every time I reward you with money, or reward a woman with money, trinkets, and blah 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 blah, and then she gives me sex or blowjob or fellatio, then I have sent out to the universe that it's okay for her to go do that to any other brother because I sowed the seed. Okay, so we got to realize with the issues and challenges in the world, most of us, if not all of us, have a hand in why it's the way it is, and we also have a hand in changing that. Okay, of course, these videos went a little bit longer than what I thought. However, I feel at this time that I've stated all that I could state, so feel free to leave questions and comments, and also suggestions as to what can allow us to change these conditions. And I'll reiterate this point again. It is not condoning the actions of prostitutes versus Johns and vice versa. One thing I do say at this moment is this: if you are male and you know the only thing that you really wish from this woman is sex, and you will be willing to reward her for that, then you need to say so. Well, to me, you do so, because she could be a person that really, really likes you enjoys your company, even though it's fake. And then when you get what you wish, you leave. You are aiding and screwing up her vision as to what men in personal relationships are supposed to be about. And vice versa. If you're a woman and that's all you wish is money, trinkets, whatever, and you getting this guy involved to where he's thinking about you and anything that has to do with amorous feelings, tell him that that's all you're interested in. I enjoy your company. However, all I'm concentrating on right now is paying my bills. Now, if you can help me with some of that, I can make it worth your while. Now, some individuals will say, well, Amen, you are promoting metaphysical occult pimping. No, I'm not. It may seem that way. However, I know that some individuals are out there who are having very negative experiences in having personal relationships with individuals because of stuff like this. And one thing I've learned, in order to have any type of relationship where you and the other individual or individuals understand what this relationship is based upon, you have to communicate. Be freaking honest. You don't wish to be honest, like in a female sense, you don't wish to be honest about that because you're going to look like a hoe. If you're doing stuff of that sort, you're a hoe anyway, whether somebody calls it out or not. Period. So no one has to call you a hoe or a whore or a prostitute. If you're performing the actions, no matter what nobody say, it still is what it still is. And I know things have switched today where you have some brothers or some men that are doing the same actions. And the reason why that is because of the fact a lot of these guys grew up seeing their mama doing the same thing. So now they've become no different than a prostitute. And in truth, really, the prostitute is the real pimp. On that note, like I said before, leave questions and comments, suggestions. Peace.